What is up, guys? Euclid back here with you again, and welcome back to Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl Vanilla. We are not playing the modded version of this game, for the first playthrough of this game at least. It is in fact going to be the game as it was released, of course with patches, as this is the Steam version which has been patched long ago. So, when lastly left off, it was a walkthrough of the Rookie Village, right? Kind of that if you take your time and you are patient, the game will reward you. That's one thing I really wanted to go over, because the Rookie Village alone has a lot of shit that the devs intended for you to find if you're curious. And so rewarding the curious was a good move. Now we can go back to the Rookie Village. Everything about this playthrough is very fun. Like, everything about this has been fun because not only is it an older game that I get to give more credit to, but it's honestly in general fun to explore. We don't have a shotgun or anything yet, but we do have a pistol. Оружие брал. Оружие брал. Оружие брал. Okay. So, as you've seen, there is in fact the PMM, but this is all the shit we found. Stone flower, stone blood, radiation +5, bulletproof cap 3. So not really worth it. Stone blood, you get 200 health, but your impact rusher, bulletproof. I don't really mess with anomalies that much in the game, but there are some that I will use if I have the right suit. And also don't forget, we did find the Merc suit when last we were here. So, what we're going to do is, Sidorovich gave us a mission. You sprint fast as fuck in this game. It's a little ridiculous. But what we're going to do is we're going to go see Sidorovich. Yeah, this has to be Sid's bunker that we were seeing in Stalker 2 trailer.
Got anything valuable?
Your mother's frock. So this is what he has. Now he has a Merc suit. So we'll sell our regular suit there. Oh yeah. Okay.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there.
We don't need anything from Sidorovich. We got food, we've got antibiotics, we got anti-rad drugs, bandages, med kits. We don't.
That's my boy. You've made my day. Well, good hunting, Stalker.
Good hunting, Stalker. I love it. The Rookie Village still looks good, the lighting and everything.
Оружие убрал. Оружие убрал.
This guy will say it too, I'm sure.
Оружие убрал.
Оружие убрал. Which is probably some form of blow over your weapon or whatever. This bus should look familiar to you guys. Okay. So, PDA. The game is paused. But it's not paused. It is still live action. The PDA is up there like it was in the other games. So, Wolf Scouts are up ahead. A few things we're going to have to do. There's a body over there. Skybox paint job looks really good. There's a body over here. Woven Beast. Wow. Look at that, dude. Jellyfish. A lot of artifacts that we can sell. Who the fuck knows what happened to this dude, honestly. But he's just out here and he's dead. I mean, go farther enough this way, though, your PDA is going to detect other people's PDAs, and it's probably military stalkers. So really, the best thing that we can do is avoid them. Let's turn the game down a little bit. I don't want to turn it down too much. Turn the music down a little bit. Yeah. And let's Make it master. Okay. Is the sound not actually going down? Sound effects volume. Nope. Should be good enough though. Probably military stalkers down there. But anyways, let's get back to the main road. Bolts never run out. Very useful. Look how open it is here. It's kind of weird when you get later game and you don't recall it being this open. If you look that way, five is binoculars. So there's Wolf's Scout. Aha! Those of you that have played this game before should know who this character is. And Tolik. There's a lot of memes about Tolik. This guy's just an injured stalker. Oh damn, the pain is too much, I'm dying. You alive? Oh wait. Yep. So we have Hind helicopters that always patrol this area, and I remember when I first saw them I was freaking out. Worried that they were going to shoot my ass. So let's heal Tolik. He says, oh damn, the pain is too much, I'm dying. You alive? I am okay. Bleeding all over though. Give me a med kit, will ya? You can choose to hold out on him. We're not going to.
Thank you, Mark One. You're okay, you know that? I'll be sure to tell everyone at the camp that you helped me out.
Thanks, friend. A lot longer than I owe you one. What the hell happened? We were coming back from a scouting raid, came across some gangsters. One of our guys got killed right there. They grabbed Nimble because he made up a nice story about a cache full of artifacts. I played dead and it saved my ass. I need to see Nimble. I'm going after him. Want to keep me company? But oh man, right now I'm as good a fighter as a pair of old socks. I got to get some of my strength back and return to camp. I'll let the people know how much you helped me. Thanks again. Okay, you do that. Get well. Yeah, so Tolik is going to head back to base. Some dogs down here. Roost Mammoth. There's bodies all over the place. And in some manner of speaking, I'm sure there's a story behind them all. But these blind dogs, they haven't changed much since the beginning. But yeah, the little gray dots on your radar will kind of reveal where the bodies of dead stalkers are. That looks to be a boar. Ugly as fuck. Hilarious. So.
Pipe down, man. Let me fill you in.
Okay. So this is Wolf's scouts, basically, that were sent forward to rescue Nimble. We're going to be helping them. Petruha. Hello. Wolf has already sent word of you. You got any questions? Yes. How many bandits are in the camp? 7 or 8 people. 2 by the gate. 2 more in the building in the right near the fire. And another 2 and the one to the left. That's where they're keeping Nimble. Someone usually hangs around the yard as well. That's about it. Shall we say a prayer and go? I'm going to say no. And I know that sounds dumb. But if I say no, these guys will survive. I don't want them to die because there's not a game-breaking bug, but there's an annoying bug. If I go, I'm going to run ahead of them. So, we'll make too much noise. I'll go on my own. He put, well, do as you please. Shout if something is up. To hell with you, Rambo wannabe. So he's mad at me because I want to go alone. I don't want him to die. Because those guys are pretty helpful, but they die a lot of the time. I think he's mad because he wanted to help save Nimble, and I just told him not to worry. So these guys are on standby if shit goes south. And here is the famous car park that the bandits camp in. They even have their own walk. Like, they got their hand in their pocket, and they're all... I don't understand. It's fucking hilarious. So there's several angles you can approach this from. Angle we're going to take is fairly direct. I love that you can still hear the checkpoint in the background. That's how loud their megaphone is. So you got these guys kind of all camping around the fire. I'm sure they heard me. He already shot me. Fucker. We need to reload. Fully reload before they overwhelm us with their numbers, because there's like 8 of them here. So. Yeah, the PMM is pretty... We're low on ammo. Right about now, I'm missing my... Okay, it's one down. Our shots really need to count. Fuck! I didn't pick up any of their ammo. Okay. Now we need to heal, but we need to reload too. Okay, so let's heal. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, there they are. But I mean, this is like your beginner weapon, to be fair. Whoop. Camp is... They got the numbers. Another one down.
Не мандражой, пацаны. Обходим. Слышь, фраер, сейчас ты у нас крякнешь.
Bitch! On a rock. He's over here. We're going to take all these guns back to Sidorovich. Is that dog whining? Make no mistake. There's one other bandit here, but that yellow dot, that's our boy Nimble. Nimble was a pretty well-known character in the Stalker universe. You can choose to save him. You can choose to not do missions at all and just wander off to the zone. I mean, these objectives are meaningless, but if you do these objectives, they don't feel as meaningless if you've played Anomaly and other like mods that are, you know, a lot of people didn't think this game was going to have a sequel. So I apologize for constantly bringing up thought of the mods. I just think that the mods were made as a compliment to the games and not as an insult to them. Okay. So we're going to explore the car park. Make sure we check every crate. Right? That's what we need to do. Ah, there we go. Make sure my timer was going. Oh, hi! Ah! Boar hoof. Okay, health. Yeah, my Makarov PMM is in way better shape than the ones that those bandits drop, so we're just going to keep a hold of it. But keep your pistols and stuff, especially at this part when you play the original, because you can sell them all to Sidorovich for a little bit of money, for some rubles, and I recommend doing that. Don't throw away free money in a game, ever. Even if it feels like it's not a lot, it's better than nothing, and when you're just starting the game, I mean, think about the Merc suit. Was it worth the effort? I would think so. Nothing in that. Feels like a lost adventure when you... There's a boar chasing some dogs. Here's a good view of the car park. Best thing you do here is just let the boar and the dogs do their thing. I mean, there's no point getting involved with what those assholes are doing. You're going to find a lot of dead bandits and rookies throughout the game, though. That's normal. You just loot the corpses and move on. I love this part, dude. Oh! So we got another bandit. Okay. He's in that little building there. Talk about finished off, dude. I might save you. I'm feeling pretty nice. So Nimble's in there, but before we move on... Chill the fuck out, dude. It's actually kind of hilarious, to be honest with you. There's a crate in this truck. There's like nothing there, though.
You guys still alive? What the heck is going on?
There's the damn boar. You can't pick up this energy drink.
Stalkers, I'm right here. Help me.
Now your character's hungry. And you have to eat. Oh, nice. So, since we're hungry...
Hey, anybody alive?
Bread.
Do I still have to sit here? Can I get out of here?
Well, it's funny that Nimble ends up being the one whose wives...
I owe you, brother. I could never thank you enough.
No problem. Nimble. Word the character in the series, I would think. Thanks, brother. You did us a great service. I don't even know how to thank you. I'm putting... Listen, I need that flash drive you were taking to the trader. Do you have it? Yeah, I got it. Those morons can't even do a proper search. Well, what the heck? Take it. After all, you saved my life. It was well hidden. But these thugs can't frisk for shit. Item received. Captive Stalker's flash drive. Task updated. Get information from the scout. Thanks. Where did you keep it anyway? Who knows? Might come in handy. He put, I didn't keep it down there, so don't worry. I've worked for Trader for a long time, so I can store information safely. By the way, I told the thugs a nice little story about a cache full of artifacts, and they ordered one guy to go there. The cache exists, but it's only got one artifact. I can give you his coordinates if you want. Sure, thanks. But don't forget, there's a lot of wild animals there. Besides, the gangster they sent is armed with more than a scoop and a shovel, so be careful. Thanks, man. Thanks, you too. But no problem, good luck. You can ask him if he's got a job for you too. But we're going to hold off on that because Nimble goes back to the rookie village, so we can talk to him later. And Nimble pretty much makes his way back to the base on his own. I like to go with Nimble to make my way back. So what I do is I quickly search up here because there's a crate. There's not always something there, but it's like a stash crate. And, you know, it's worth searching because you never know what you're going to find. There's Nimble over there. Car park has been searched. So I vote that we go with Nimble. For sure, for sure. Because Nimble can die. So I think it's wise. Woo! We almost ran into an anomaly. Wounded brother was last seen somewhere around here. Abandoned mill. Goods of the shooter. Nimble stash. We'll go there later. This episode's really just going to be about us running around the cordon. Which seems appropriate, so. But I like to make sure he gets back to base, because, I mean, these characters really can die. And this is a good time to save, I think. So. Yeah, there we go. Alright. It's a lot more fun than you think it is. You watch and you're like, oh god, the graphics, everything's shit. And then you're playing and you're like, oh, okay, this is my world and this is my character. And I'm going over there, I'm going over here, and there's the rookie base. I feel better once he passes that first guard. Because the dickhead's down here. Which I'm sure they're just doing a job, right? But so we'll go back. See that green dot on my radar on the top left? If you look, you know, if you look, I'm using my camera to tell, but right up there on the radar screen, there's Nimble. He made it back. Nimble shows up at the base and immediately goes and lays down on this cot, and that's just what Nimble does, pretty much. There's Tolik. So you've got like 13 people at this rookie base.
Вот такое знает кто?
Look at that. Over time, stashes do fill up, so.
Сталкеру. Это, слышь, золотую рыбку мне подгони. Бабла кину, сколько скажешь. А то у пацанов у всех в натуре есть, а я один вроде лох получаюсь. Ну, сталкер обалдел. Так это ж ведь говорит артефакт.
This guy actually has like a stalker suit. Okay, so I want to check something real quick. The stalkers that were on standby, the rookie guard that Wolf sent to help us, or really, that he sent us to help. I wonder if they're still standing here and I'm supposed to talk to them. They sure fucking are. I just left them. I just ran along with Nimble like, bye guys. Nope, nada. What? I can't even show you what he's gonna say. I need to help kill these dogs, I guess. These stupid dogs and boars. He puts, whoa, man, now that was something. You wiped them all out, left nothing for us. I'd never believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. That blew me away. So, these guys are just going to be on station here, I think, if I remember correctly. All these damn dogs. But there's really nothing else he can do for you. But you can buy another bandage, and I recommend you do. Because they're just a base health item at this point. Yep. So it's raining. We cleared out the car park. Your dudes that were on standby are probably just pretty much going to stay here. So, but before I go, I'm going to mop up these mutants. And they're setting off anomalies and shit. Look at them. Yep. Alright. Well, Wolf's guards hopefully get called back to base and aren't killed by a storm or anomaly or something. But that's not really our problem, is it? So. A lot of the dogs are a little more docile on this one. Especially compared to a lot of the mod games. Oh shit. Oh! Hello. Greetings, traveler. Alright. Look at this. Noiseless pistol, PB-1S, a pistol with an integrated silencer. It was used by Soviet Special Forces. It is now outdated, but in skillful hands, still very effective. Fuck it, we'll use it. Why not? Let's make our way back to the rookie village. We've got some people to see. I think I might go ahead and say what's up to Wolf real quick, too. There he is. Tell me something new, Stalker. What can I tell you? There were bandits in the car park, so we did some cleaning up. That's about it. He goes, you aren't the bragging kind, are you? Look, since you dealt with these thugs, I can't just let you go like that. He gave me a med kit, bandages, a Fort 12 MK, 2, ooh, F1 grenade, and some 9x18mm rounds. I need a job. Do you have something for me? He put, there is something. Destroy the mutants at the farm. We're going to leave him at that? What'd he give us? Ooh! He gave us a better pistol. Okay. Accuracy. Accuracy, rate of fire, and damage are all better. So we'll keep the silence pistol and maybe put it in a stash somewhere. Other than that, I really don't know what we're going to be expected to do. So let's go talk to Sidorovich and tell him of the good news that Nimble's good to go.
What have you got here?
I'll tell you. Greetings, Marked One. Did you manage? The situation has become clear. Where's the flash drive with the info?
Listen, Marked One. I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like to offer.
Okay.
Generally speaking, what you really need is to find S.T.A.L.K.E.R, right?
Let's assume I do.
Anyway, here's the thing about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. There's a stalker that goes by this name, and they say he's found a path to the northern reaches of the zone. That is a virgin area, real gold mine for artifacts. Yeah. Anyway, I can help you find him. However, as you can imagine, it won't be a free ride. You'll have
course.
to work it off. But in the long run, we'll both benefit. You're going to waste that S.T.A.L.K.E.R fella and find out what happened to you, and I'll find... well, I mean, I'll get my share of our mutual profit. So what do you say? Deal?
But it go on.
All right, listen. You mean business, I can see that. And I mean, we need guys like you. We're doing sort of an investigation with some other traders. We want to open up a path to the north, to the center of the zone. And near the center, something or someone is trying to hamper our progress. How the heck this S.T.A.L.K.E.R managed to sneak through, I don't know. You see, there's this one area where your brain starts boiling. An eerie place. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a couple of guys have been spying on those grunts for me, not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. I'm positive it has something to do with the center of the zone. Anyway, whatever they've dug up, it's secured somewhere on the 3rd floor of the Institute. We really need this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I understand what you're asking for there, Sidorovich.
Once you have the briefcase, don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the Stalker bar at 100 rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear?
Gotcha.
You'll need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agroprom Research Institute after a few kilometers.
Okay.
And be careful. The radiation level is way too high in the garbage. So I suggest you invest in some anti-rat. Or some vodka. Well, good luck.
Danger. We are here to protect you from the zone, not the zone from you. Do not jeopardize your life. Do not try to penetrate into the secured area.